All right, students, welcome to our last class for the semester. I just wanted to take a minute to tell you how thankful I am to have taught you in this class. And you have learned so much English, and I know you are going to do great things in your life. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm very sad. I'm very sad that I do not get to see you today. But I am happy to know that you are going to continue to learn English, and you will have many, many more great times at Heartland Community College. So thank you for being my students. Today, students, we're going to just review some of the things we've talked about the past 8 weeks. It feels like a long time since we started e-learning, but a lot of our topics involved weather. So today we're going to review some weather. We are going to learn some new words for summer that you may use over the summer. And then we're going to learn some words about natural disasters. And I will explain what that word means more. But let's begin. Weather. So this is a review on our weather. We've had a lot of weather recently, huh? Today it is not very nice outside. I don't think it's been nice outside for a few days now, which makes me sad. I love to go running. So I'm sad that I cannot go outside. So can you name the right weather word? That's what I want to know. So do you remember what this word means? We'll have a quiz at the end of the video, so it's good to practice now. Sunny, that's the kind of weather word we need. So if we want to make this a sentence, we could say, it's sunny. So what's the weather like today? It's sunny. Good job. I love the little frog hopping. All right, what's the weather like, students? Say it in a sentence, please. Oh, excuse me. Raining, or we could say rainy. It's raining. That would be a sentence I could use. It's raining. And it has been raining, students, a lot. A lot of rain. What is this weather? We usually see it in the season of winter. Can you make it a sentence? Snowing. Great job, students. It's snowing. It's snowing. What a wonderful job. What about this one? We've seen this a lot right now, too. It's stormy. Repeat, it's stormy. Good job. So we see a kite here. It's flying in the sky. Windy. Repeat, windy. Repeat, it's windy. Good. That's when the air is going whoosh. What do you think? Cloudy. Very good. Repeat, it's cloudy. Good job. Today it's cloudy. All right, good job, students. That was just a very short review of our weather words. Now we're going to move into just some words for over the summer. We also have some words in here that are about fall and winter too, just some weather review. But I think it's good to practice our seasons vocabulary just because we are dealing with a lot of weather change right now. And I think this is one of the bigger things we learned this toward the end of the semester. So summer, repeat summer. So students, I think it is spring right now, but it is about to be summer. Summer is coming. It's when it's very hot. Repeat summer. Huh, I thought this was fun. Repeat cicada. Cicadas are the big bugs that you hear going in the summer, going chirp, 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 chirp. They make a lot of noise in the summer. Those are cicadas. Cicada. Repeat beetle. Beetle. In the summer, we see a lot of bugs, right? Bugs are any small animal that looks like kind of like this. A beetle is a kind of a bug. So we see a lot of beetles in the summer, usually around lights on houses. They maybe get in your hair. Ugh, I do not like. Repeat beetle. Good. Repeat beach. Beach. So I am actually going to the beach. I'm going to the beach the first week of June. And students, I am very, very excited to go to the beach. I am very happy to go to the beach and happy to spend some time at the ocean. So this is the ocean. Repeat ocean. And this is sand. Repeat sand. Yep, and this is an umbrella. We've practiced that word before. Umbrella. Repeat waves. Waves. So waves are when the water goes up really high, usually in a lake or an ocean. Repeat sea. Sea. So sea and ocean are the same. It means the same thing. It's called a synonym. Synonym means different word with the same meaning. Repeat sand. Sand. So if you didn't get sand before, this is sand. Usually children like to play in the sand, right? I love to play in the sand. I like to find seashells. All right, let's talk about fall quickly. Here we have a tree and we have some leaves. Repeat squirrel. Squirrel. So a squirrel is something that you see all the time, especially in the summer and the fall. Is an animal that it likes to eat my bird food. But yeah, just an animal you see outside. Repeat acorn. Acorn. This is a seed from a tree and it falls in the fall. Repeat leaf. Leaf. So no matter what color the leaves are, so leaves is the plural of leaf. Leaf is singular. So no matter if the leaves are green or purple or red or yellow, we always call it leaf or leaves. Repeat Halloween. Halloween is a popular holiday in the fall, October 31st in the United States. Repeat pine cone. Pine cone. We can see this outside a lot in the summer and the fall from pine trees. Pine cone. Repeat clean up. Clean up. So clean up is like when we are cleaning, and this is showing outside, they're raking leaves. But you probably are doing, if you have an outside area of your apartment, you probably are doing some cleanup right now. A lot of houses in my neighborhood are working outside because they're at home right now. So they're working outside a lot more, which is fun. I love to work outside. Repeat winter. Winter. So winter, remember, for review, is when it's very, very cold outside. And it is usually winter in December to like March. Maybe November too. But I'm glad that winter is over, right? We don't have to worry about it being cold. Repeat cold. So you remember when we talked about cold with feelings and emotions. And so that's, do you remember the opposite of cold? Is hot. Yes, very good. So hot is when in the summer it is very hot, right? I'm hot in the summer. It is cold in the winter. Repeat snow. Snow. So we see a lot of snow in the winter. We know snow. I think we're gonna go ahead and stop here. I don't want to get too much into winter because here we have a few more summer words I want to go over. Oh no, I messed up. Excuse me, students. Gotta go all the way back down. So I wanted to talk about some spring words because it is spring right now. So repeat spring. Spring. Good job. Repeat butterfly. Butterfly. Butterfly is a type of bug. We see it a lot on flowers. I love butterflies. Repeat snail. Snail. Snail is something you might see on your plants or vegetables. Maybe they eat them. And I think they're kind of cute, but they can cause problems. Repeat flowers. Flowers. Yes, I love all different kinds of flowers. Repeat cherry blossom. So in the spring, there are these special trees called cherry blossom trees, and they're just very beautiful. They have pink flowers all over them. Repeat garden. Garden. So garden is a place where you keep a lot of your plants, sometimes also vegetables, vegetable plants as well. Repeat rose. Rose. Rose is a very common flower in the spring. We give it to people that we love usually. So I love roses. They're wonderful. Okay, so we're going to talk a little bit about natural disasters today, going a little more onto our weather. Let me... So a natural disaster is, I can already tell this is going to move too quickly. Let's see if I can. See if I can make this bigger for you students. Okay. So a natural disaster is a weather event that usually causes a lot of problems. It's bigger than just rain or snow. So it is a lot of weather that causes problems for humans. So first we have a tsunami. Repeat tsunami. So here we see tsunami. So we do not pronounce the T is silent. We just say tsunami. So a tsunami is a big wave. We just talked about the word wave. It's when the water's moving. It's a big wave, and it can usually is after. So first we have earthquake, then we have tsunami. And we will talk about earthquake in a minute. But tsunamis cause a lot of water to be in cities, and it hurts people. Next, we have mudslides. So mudslide, repeat mudslide. Mudslide is when so mud is wet dirt with water, right? It's the ground with water in it, and it usually goes very quickly down a mountain or down a hill, and it usually knocks down trees and houses. So these are, remember, natural disasters. So these are maybe some things you hear in the news sometimes, of things that happen in our country or in different countries, or maybe in your home countries. They can happen anywhere. Repeat earthquakes. So an earthquake is where the ground is shaking a lot. Ooh, I can get to say it for me. And you can hear the shaking of an earthquake. So we have had earthquakes here in Illinois, small ones, but there also could be eventually a big one. Who knows? Repeat avalanche. Avalanche. So avalanche is kind of like a mudslide, but it is for snow. It's usually on snow mountains. So you see these guys are going down. The snow is coming down. That's avalanche. Repeat drought. Drought. So a drought means there's not enough rain. So this is kind of a slow natural disaster, but it can cause a lot of problems for plants and animals and people when there's not enough rain. There's not enough food, all that stuff. Repeat forest fire. Forest fire. So a forest fire is when this is fire and this is a forest. So it's fire in the forest, pretty easy to remember. It usually happens in places where there are droughts, that there's not enough water to stop the fire. Repeat blizzard. Blizzard. Blizzards are like big snowstorm. That is all. Big snowstorm. Repeat typhoon. Repeat cyclone. So these are kind of like hurricane. So it's a big storm in the ocean that comes onto the land. It can cause a lot of problems, and they are kind of similar to hurricane. Repeat floods. Floods. So floods are when there's too much water. So recently in our area, there has been flooding from so much water, so much rain. Repeat volcanoes. Volcanoes. So this is a volcano, and this is when it's erupting. We call this when it goes eruption. So this is lava or magma, and it comes down from the volcano. So a place that I can think there's a volcano is Hawaii. There's also lots of volcanoes all over the world. Repeat tornadoes. Tornadoes. So tornadoes are actually, they happen here, and this is probably, I still think we are in tornado season, where big storms causes the wind to make this kind of funnel. So it's like a big storm. Tornadoes can cause a lot of problems, right? We know this if we live in this part of the world. All right, repeat hurricane. Hurricanes. So a hurricane is like tsunami, or it's not like tsunami, sorry, typhoon or cyclone. And a hurricane, we actually have hurricanes in the United States and in lots of areas of the world. They are big ocean storms. And right now we are also coming into hurricane season as well. So some other disasters we can talk about are heat waves, is when it's too hot for too long, and a lot of times it will cause a drought. So repeat heat waves. Repeat hailstorms. Hailstorms. Hailstorms are when frozen ice comes from the ground. Usually during thunderstorm, we will get hail. It is not snow, it's like ice balls. Repeat epidemics. Epidemics. So I picked this word too because I knew we are probably seeing this word in the news right now. Epidemic is a fast-spreading disease, some serious. So for example, Ebola was an epidemic, and some people are calling coronavirus an epidemic because it is spreading so quickly. Repeat wildfires. So wildfires is like this, like bigger forest fire. Wildfire is out of control, so people are not in control of it. Repeat thunderstorms. Thunderstorms. So thunderstorms are when we have the big lightning and big thunder. And we've had a lot of thunderstorms recently. Okay, students, we've played this game before, so for the last time, let's play our weather game once more. So what's the weather like? And we played this at the beginning of e-learning, and I wanted to use it to review at the end. So what's the weather like, students? It's cloudy. Great job. And remember to repeat, it's cloudy. What's the weather like? It's cold. Great job, students. What's the weather like? We got a big sun here. It's sunny. Great. What's the weather like? It's windy. Wonderful job. What's the weather like? We see our thermometers up here and sun. It's hot. It's not hot today. Great job, students. What's the weather like? Great job. It's rainy. Repeat, it's rainy. So that, remember, this is a complete sentence by itself. Remember, this is a contraction. It is rainy. And our period, our punctuation at the end. What's the weather like? So it's not just rain. We also have some lightning. Call this lightning, and boom, thunder. It's stormy. Repeat, it's stormy. Good job. What's the weather like? So usually when we cannot see, when we are driving, it's foggy. Wonderful. What's the weather like? It's snowy. And we're at the end. So once again, students, thank you. Thank you for continuing with online learning. And I will see you next time. If you ever need anything, feel free to call or text me, and have a wonderful summer.